option, subnormal. Subnormal intelligence represents the most limited form of human cognitive function. People at this level may have an IQ below 70, often due to genetic conditions like Down syndrome, brain injury, or complications during development. They usually struggle with language, memory, and abstract thinking. Simple tasks like dressing, feeding, or understanding basic instructions may require assistance for life. Their experience of the world is immediate and sensory. They respond more to tone and touch than to logic or language. Emotional recognition can still be strong. They often sense kindness, fear, or frustration in others. While they may never live independently, many form deep emotional bonds and express joy, sadness, or connection in profound nonverbal ways. Modern society emphasizes care, respect, and inclusion over outdated or offensive labels. With love, structure, and support, people at this level can live meaningful lives within their capacity. Below average. Below average intelligence includes individuals who can function independently but tend to struggle with complex reasoning or abstract thinking. IQ scores typically range from 70 to 85. People in this group may find academic subjects like math, science, or grammar difficult, and they often learn better through repetition and hands-on activities than through theory or abstract instruction. They might work best in structured environments with clear routines, such as jobs involving manual labor, customer service, or caregiving. While they may lag behind in formal education, many have strong practical or interpersonal skills. Socially, they may be outgoing, loyal, and emotionally intuitive. This level of intelligence is often overlooked or underestimated, but with the right support, people here can live independently, raise families, and contribute meaningfully to their communities. They thrive when respected for what they can do rather than judged for what they can't. Average. Most people live here and most think they don't. Average intelligence enables people to read, write, do math, follow rules, and hold conversations. You understand cause and effect, make plans, and learn from mistakes. It's the intelligence of routines, relationships, and basic problem solving. You grasp what needs to be done and usually get it done. Teachers, drivers, small business owners, nurses, technicians, they're all here. The world doesn't run without average intelligence. It's balanced, functional, and enough to adapt. But here's the catch. This level feels like the end of growth. People here are often smart enough to think they understand everything but not sharp enough to see their blind spots. They confuse being right with being informed, and they rarely ask deeper questions because life works the way it is. This level is stable but also sticky. It traps the most people, not because they're incapable of growth, but because they never feel the need to try. Above average. Above average intelligence is where thought gets fast. You don't just learn, you leap. You spot patterns others miss. You see outcomes forming long before others even realize there's a problem. School may have felt slow, repetitive. Conversations sometimes feel like waiting in line. These minds do well in theoretical fields. Math, coding, engineering, philosophy. They enjoy complexity, puzzles, systems. But there's a shadow to it. You see too much, too early. You might talk less because you're editing yourself mid-sentence. You might fake normalcy just to keep the peace. This level breeds frustration, not because others are stupid, but because they're not fast enough to sync. And if you're not careful, high intelligence becomes high detachment. You float above the noise but forget how to be human in it. High. High intelligence typically refers to IQs between 130 and 145, about the top 2% of the population. People at this level don't just learn quickly, they often make intuitive leaps, seeing solutions before others even identify the problem. They excel at recognizing patterns, thinking abstractly, and mastering complex systems. In school, they might breeze through advanced material or teach themselves topics far beyond the curriculum. They often enjoy logic puzzles, deep discussions, and solitary research. Many are drawn to fields like theoretical science, software engineering, or philosophy, areas that reward abstract and strategic thinking. Emotionally, they may feel isolated or misunderstood, especially during youth. when their cognitive speed outpaces their emotional development. When supported, however, they become innovators and problem solvers who push boundaries. High intelligence isn't just being smart, it's being able to think in ways most people can't even imagine. Gifted. This is where exceptional ability begins to truly stand out, often marked by IQs above 145. But it's more than numbers. Gifted individuals process the world with rare speed, depth,